Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today what I thought we'd talk about is a thing that a lot of guitarists ask me, and that's using fingerstyle on an electric guitar, or even just fingerstyle. And it's like a lot of techniques on the guitar. It looks like it's pretty difficult, but you start slowly, and the more you do it, the better you get at it, the faster you get, and the more adventurous. And there's a lot of reasons why you should learn to do at least just some fingerstyle. There's times when you're playing the guitar or you're working on the guitar when you might only want to play like say 4 strings or even 3 strings, 3 notes of the chord, a triad, say for example, and with a pedal bass. Say for example you're doing an E minor progression with a pedal bass and you just want a triad like this. Now of course you can do it with a plectrum, but it involves sweep picking, which can be quite tricky as well. And it's so easy with the fingers once you start to getting used to it. The other reason when it comes in handy is, say for example, playing octaves, you know. It's one of these things again that looks quite tricky, but once you start doing a wee bit of work on it, even just a wee bit each day, it becomes easier and easier and easier. There also might be a lot of times when you're playing a tune and you're doing a turnaround, say for example a minor 7 flat 5 to a flat 9 turnaround where you really want to do a nice slow arpeggio. It's a lot easier with the fingers than, again, sweep picking with a plectrum. Of course you can do it with a plectrum, but for me it's a lot easier with the fingers. And again, like I said, it's one of these things that looks quite involved, but when you start off slowly and every day just doing a wee bit more, it'll gradually come in. I usually find the best way is just to forget the left hand altogether, concentrate on the right hand, because that's where the sound is coming from. And it's good at the very beginning if you try and not develop any faults, although like everything else, there's no real right way and wrong way, but there's usually a better way. And the best way is to try and have your right hand not resting on the guitar, or not having your pinky anchoring on the body of the guitar, or having your palm of your hand down here as if you were muting strings. The reason why you don't want to do that is then you're fixed, you don't have any tone, you can't move up and down the guitar, you can't get the... And it's really good to be able to move up and down. And it's usually one of these things, if you learn now to have at least a floating right hand now, so your hand's not anchored onto anything when you're just learning this, this will really help as you develop and you learn more and more techniques. So really the best way, first of all, start, it's just, again, don't worry about the left hand. You're really just going to be playing an open E minor chord, and all you're going to do is play the E bass with your thumb, the G string with your first finger, the B string with your second finger, and the E string with your third finger. And for goodness sakes, when you're learning this, do it slowly. Honestly, if you learn it slowly and gradually build up the speed, it really will develop. Whereas if you start going at 100 miles an hour, it'll sound ragged and you don't really get anywhere and it won't develop. So again, just simple, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger. Usually when you're learning, your right hand will bounce up and down all over the place, and that's when the temptation really comes in to anchor it with your pinky or the side of the guitar, or onto the bridge. Don't get me wrong, sometimes when I'm playing and everything like that, my hand falls down and everything like that, but I generally make a really good effort to try and get the hand up, mainly because then I can improve the tone, or I can change the tone. And it doesn't matter on an electric guitar, but more so on an acoustic guitar or a classic guitar, you can really hear the tone playing gently or harsh or whatever. So when you're learning just now, try really hard to have your right hand completely free, and again, just very slowly, thumb. Just an open E minor chord, keep it easy. Oops, strings coming down. And then the next one after that is just come back in the fingers, so your thumb, 1, 2, 3, then come back the way, leave the E string ringing, and then play the B string and then the G string. Every finger is on each string, don't change your right hand fingering. So slowly you're going to get this. And again, concentrating the right hand not touching or holding onto the guitar at all. And then get used to moving the right hand about. and you'll hear the different tones of the guitar. I'm playing quietly just now, so obviously it's not so pronounced. And then once you get a wee bit more ambitious and you're quite happy with the right hand, then start playing chords. It's one of these things, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. I can't emphasise enough, when you're just learning it, or if this is the first time you've started to do it, try really hard not to anchor your hand or hold on to anything. As I say, it'll feel awkward, the hand will be all over the place and you want to hold on to something to keep it steady. But gradually, it really will smooth down, and it opens a whole new avenue of playing the guitar. As I say, you can play part chords, part the chord, you can miss out strings, you can do things also really easily. Say for example, let me play a wee bit of the Autumn Leaves and I'll show you what I mean just by using the right hand quite easily. I'm not going to do anything too adventurous, you'll see what I mean. The other thing which I want to point out here, where it's handy as well, and another video, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it'll be out shortly, is I use an awful lot of intervals when I'm playing the guitar. I do use scales and I do use modes, but I like playing intervals, thirds, sixths, fourths, and it's a lot easier again when you're using your fingers than if, say for example, you're using a plectrum or something along those lines. Say for example, when you're playing sixes, you're actually going to miss a string, or the way I play them, like so this. Really simple, because I'm just using these two fingers here. But again, this is something that will develop as time goes on. You'll be able to do it. Just remember what I said, slowly, very slowly. Just one last time. Let's just play an A minor chord. Forget the left hand, keep the left hand really simple. A bass, 1, 2, 3. Then bring it back. I nearly played the House of the Rising Sun there, but that's not a bad idea. But it's the whole idea of getting your hand used to just playing these chords, and again it helps you develop, like that. Really will develop, and as I say, you'll get faster and faster. So I'm nearly finished with this lecture, guys, but just remember when you start, forget the left hand, open strings, just an open E minor chord, but try everything you've got not to anchor this. In fact, if you anchor the hand, stop and start again. And I'm not going to suggest you play in front of a mirror, but just continually look at your right hand to make sure it's not moving anywhere. So I hope some of that's helped. I'm going to talk a lot more about right hand styles as this series of videos comes along. I'll even do one on things like a hybrid picking in different styles of the right hand, on muting, all sorts of stuff and everything like that. But I just hope you enjoyed that, and remember guys, take it really slowly and you really will end up playing 100 miles an hour, and I'll help develop all your techniques. So thanks for that, and I hope I see you again for the next video. Bye.